Breaking news: Israel and America are practicing drills to bomb Iran's nuclear sites and other interested targets. I can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, as I'm speaking, um, America and Israel are practicing air runs to bomb um, deep into Iran territory. And so what that's going to cause is significant pain for the Iranian people, and at the same time it's going to cause significant pain for the Israeli people. At the same time, it's going to cause significant havoc in the Middle East, okay? Because this action is going to have a significant reaction from Iran. So when that happens, then my assumption is that Iran's going to attack Israel from multiple direction. They're going to shoot all the missiles they can in there. At the same time, they're going to have their proxies from Afghanistan, their proxies from Iraq, their proxies from Hezbollah, all go uh, into Palestine and into Israel. So very, very dangerous waters that we're treading. It seems like that America needs a war. We printed so much money that we need a war. We need the war with Russia, and it seems like the Russians are actually winning. I know when you listen to the TV, they're telling you the opposite, but it's all propaganda, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, for example, the people in the steelworks, right? Um, they didn't get a rescue. They surrendered, right? So the propaganda that Western media talks about, they were rescued. No, they surrendered. The Western media talks about how slow the war is going with Russia, but the truth is, Russia is winning the war. And so right now, America needs war. We need war because our petrodollar is in trouble. We have so much debt. Inflation is just burning up. So we're looking for another person to bully, right? And we don't want to go against Russia because they're very big and powerful. So we're looking for someone smaller, like we're looking for Iran, maybe we're looking for China, because what we do as in America is that we're a big country, we're powerful, and we like to bully people. We like to bully them, bulldozer them, and then take all their natural resources. We saw that in Iraq, we've seen that in Lebanon. We've seen that so many. We've seen that in Latin Americas with like corporations that Big Brother, bullied over and threw over governments just because they wanted to own the bananas, etc., the plantations. So we have a habit of doing this stuff. So right now we need a war because war is very, very profitable, and we were trying to go to war with Russia in Ukraine, and we may go there. Okay, but the problem is Russia's very, very sophisticated. They're very, very. They're just they're just animals. They're just gorillas, dude. They don't want war, but they know how to finish the job, right? And they're very, very powerful. And the way it's sitting, we don't want to go to war with Russia. I mean, some of our leaders want to because they're just crazy. They just want to, create WW3. However, other people in our government are looking for a weaker candidate so they can push over, and they think it's going to be Iran. Maybe they think it's going to be China. So anyways, one of these countries, if not all three, we're going to go in a war with one way or another. It's going to be a proxy war. It's going to be a individual war. But America is going to aid Israel in attacking Iran. They're actually having supposedly a drill that they're having like thousands of military people, airplanes, all kinds of assets move over there for this supposedly drill. And what we know is that drills sometimes go hot, right? They go live, and we actually get war. So there's a high probability that this is not a drill, and this is going to be a strike on Iran. And in my opinion, the Iranians are not going to take it once they strike. They're going to strike back as Israel. And the thing is that we're in an economic crisis all over the Middle East. And, a lot of the people in the Middle East blame Israel for taking the Palestinian property by gunpoint, which is actually true. And they also blame America for funding that terrorist act of taking someone else's land. Okay. So it's going to be crazy because if it doesn't pop off with Russia, we're going to probably pop off with Iran. Okay. And if not with Iran, then we're going to pop off with China because both of those two guys are way smaller than Russia. And we want to let's be honest, right? We just want to bully people, right? We want to just punk them out. and it's hard to punk, big old Russians, right? So we're looking for a smaller candidate to punk out. But the thing is, Iran is not Iraq. Iran is not um, Lebanon or what have you. Okay, they've been actually. What people don't realize is in Iran they have bunkers like Sweden. They have so much bunkers for nuclear stuff that's just like Sweden or Finland, guys. They're ahead of the game. Okay, and there's actually been war games played with America attacking Iran, and the top generals said that they were going to lose to go against there. You got to think about it. We got to take all of our assets 10,000 miles across the sea, to go to war with someone out there where that's their back home. That's their home they're going to have to defend. So crazy times are coming. Major pains are coming, not only in America, globally. There's going to be major starvation. And if this war pops off with Iran, Israel slash America, then it's just more pain and suffering. And we can see what's happening in the stock market is because people are starting to realize, the big money starting to realize that this is not a 3-month war. This is not a 2 weeks war. This is going to be a continuous uh, decoupling of world global resources. And there's going to be an A team and a Z team. There's going to be a separation of countries. Some are going to go with the U.S. Some are going to go with the other side, and and it's going to be crazy, guys. So, anyways, exciting times ahead when it comes to finances because of opportunities, but when it comes to pain and suffering, I think it's getting ugly, guys. It's getting really, really ugly. Thank you for clicking the like button. Thank you for subscribing. Let me know your thoughts below. Love to hear from you. Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you ever imagined. Grow me. Real quick, download my free book, Real Estate Investing for Beginners, the ultimate starter guide at myrealestatedojo.com, where I teach you how to find motivated sellers, buy their homes at a deep discount, and then have the seller become your own private bank. Subject to, get it now. One more thing, if you're looking for private one-on-one help when it comes to real estate investing, then consider joining my academy where you sit down with me one-on-one. 2, you get monthly coaching. 3, you get access to my best-selling courses. 4, you get access to my video library, and then the list goes on for just $97 a month. Join me now at mrnofluff.com. Lastly, the best 6-figure side hustle, bicycle flipping. Want to see how? Here's a behind the scene video how I did it. Go to thebestsidehustle.mrnofluff.com. Now let's get back to the content.